guys, what's up? It's me, your girl AkiyaTiffany, finally back again with another video. No excuses, no long talking. Life just gets a whole, like usual, 9 to 5. I don't understand how y'all do it. To everybody that has a 9 to 5 and stay dedicated to YouTube, I do not know how y'all find the time to do it. I don't. Everybody else, I get it. Like if you don't have a job and this is all you have to worry about and this is your job, that makes sense. Even if you're a stay-at-home parent, I get it. But it's like, if you have to go outside and do a 9 to 5 and work full-time somewhere else, I don't see how y'all have time for this afterwards, especially when you have side hustles going on and, you know, entrepreneurship, it's very hard. But hats off to y'all that can do it. I need some tips from y'all because this crap is hard, okay? But anyways, before I start, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I also just really want to say thank you to everybody that has been doing so. I see a lot of you guys are tapping in and I'm very grateful. I see majority of you guys came from my carnival videos, so I see I've been liking that. Yes, there will be more carnival videos in the future. Clearly, no, every video is not going to be about carnival. I'm gonna talk about whatever the I want. That's me, but there'll definitely be more in the future. The second wave, I seen that you guys mainly more than likely came from my bite review video / tutorial video. So I thank you guys as well, and everybody else from all the other videos, whichever video led you to come here and, you know, just tap in. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. This video, even though it's not going to be about Miami Carnival, it is going to be kind of related because we're all getting ready to go there soon. Of course, my birthday's coming up, and for the past few years, I've always celebrated my birthday in Miami. So this year will be no different. That's what I'm doing, because if you see my other videos, you know that I love carnival and that is my passion and that's my thing. Because like I said, I don't party too much, I don't club too much, but I'm going to have a time at carnival. That is my thing, okay? You won't understand it unless you go. That's what I always tell people. And what else? No, I'm not doing Brooklyn Carnival. My costume needs to be pretty and proper. I don't want a costume with a bulletproof vest, and that's what's needed if you attend Brooklyn's nowadays. So I won't be going. But if you are going, have fun, be safe. And yeah, so let's get into it. This video is going to be about the top restaurants that I have you know, experienced and that I recommend and would go to again in Miami. It's not in no specific order. These are just restaurants that I've liked, and I was just like, hey, why not make a video on that? Because everybody loves to eat, and you know, I thought it'd be cool to let y'all know which restaurants, since I feel like a lot of y'all are going to Miami from the comments that I read at my carnival video, to let you guys know what restaurants is a good vibe and is a thumbs up that you will like. And they're not all expensive. There's some local options that I will be including as well, or just, you know, price friendly options. Actually, all the restaurants that I'm going to be talking about are price friendly except for, if anything, one. But yeah, so let's get into it. If you're going more for the fine dining vibe, number one would be FORGOT TO MENTION. FORGOT TO MENTION is a Brazilian steakhouse. Ooh, hold on. Sorry, y'all. Might be TMI, but my stomach was bubbling, baby. I ate a banana and some water, and it just did what it did. But anyways, I'm back. Yeah, so number one, this isn't in any certain order, but just number one, we're starting out with FORGOT TO MENTION. So FORGOT TO MENTION is a Brazilian steakhouse. This location is located exactly on South Beach. They have a couple locations throughout the states. I know there's like 2 in New York. Never been to the one in New York. I've been to the one in DC and Maryland, so that's what led me to the one in Miami. I was like, okay, let's give it a try. It was good. I did enjoy it. I definitely will go back again, but I will admit I enjoyed myself better at the DC and Maryland one. I just felt like it's more people, it's more busy. The chefs are better in my opinion. I feel like they're just more, the food is like just more seasoned, just better. But that doesn't take away from the South Beach location. The food was good. I would go back. They have everything. They have lamb, they have steak, they have chicken. I think they had shrimp as well. Sides, they have mashed potatoes. They have sweet bananas that's fried, kind of like plantain, but it's not plantain. They got bread, these nice like cheese puffs. They have so many things. And the way how they serve you, it's kind of like an all-you-can-eat, but it's not the ghetto all-you-can-eat. You know, you're not at a Chinese buffet, or you're not somewhere fighting over crab legs like that video that went viral. Like, no, it's basically you sit down and It's like $60 a head. You pay like $60 or maybe even less. It's not a lot at all, and it's all you can eat. So basically the servers walk around with the food. They let you know what type of food it is, and you know, they carve it out for you and serve it to you on your plate. It's a really cool experience. Like my mom, she took us there when I was like a little girl, like twice. So I feel like kids will like it too. It's a cool experience. I like when I see parents like, you know, giving kids like nice, more like, I don't know, I guess you could say luxury experiences, whatever. And that's one thing I was grateful that my mom did for my siblings and I when I was younger. She always took us to like nice places. So, you know, when your child gets older, they're not an embarrassment. They know how to act, and you know, they're used to things. Not taken away from anybody. Like, hey, if you can't afford it, nothing's wrong with that. You could build that same experience in your own house for your children. You know, my mom did that too. Sunday dinner came, make up the table. You know, we had the fine dining, the fine china with the 24 karat gold, you know, the authentic silverware, forks and stuff, crystal glasses. So just a FYI, you could give your child that vibe at home as well. That's not to take away from anybody. You know, I'm fully aware that maybe some people can't afford to go out to eat, but just, I recommend, you know, giving your children those experiences the best way you can. But yeah, back to the subject and back to topic. So the way how Brazilian steakhouse work, like I said, they bring it out to you, and basically they give you like a little circle card. So it's green on one side, it's red on the other side. So you flip it on the green side when you want the service to keep coming and serving you. When you feel like, oh, I'm too full, or I'm still enjoying the plate I have, they doing too much, you flip your card on the red side and let them know, stop, they don't come to you, they'll bypass you. Aside from those options that they have, like I said, it was what, lamb, steak, chicken, I think shrimp. They also have the sides, mashed potatoes, which is good. The yuca fries, real good. The sweet fried bananas, and maybe some few other stuff that I'm missing. I know they have some veggies. I'm pretty sure like asparagus or broccoli or something. So aside from that, they also have a salad bar. The salad bar is really good. I like it. They have like sweet peppers, and it's like, it's not a basic salad bar. It's really nice. They have like all these options, all this like nice cheese, and it's really good. And then they also have a hot food bar, which isn't a lot to choose from because they're already bringing you most of your main courses to you at the table. But the hot food bar had like black beans, white rice, the black beans had like sausage in it. It was really good. And then they even, I think they had like what, bacon. Yeah, so a lot of the steakhouses, you know, steakhouse love bacon, so it had like this real sweet, crispy, peppery bacon. It was really good. So that was my experience there. Like I said, not too much at all. I feel like $60 a head for unlimited food, and it's fine dining. I feel like that's not a bad price at all to pay. Of course, you pay extra if you want to order like any type of drinks, champagne, liquor, whatever. But if you're somebody that you don't drink like fountain drinks and stuff, you only drink water like myself, you just do water lemon, of course, you don't gotta pay for that. But if you want to drink liquor, of course. And then, you know, if you're doing a birthday dinner like me, they bring you out a complimentary cheesecake. I think it's either cherry or strawberry, but it was really good. A big slice. Like I couldn't eat it by myself. I had to share with my friends. So I like that as well. But it was very quiet. One thing I noticed with these restaurants in South Beach, it's very quiet. Not really downtown Miami, but South Beach is quiet. It's more like an intimate vibe, which is nothing's wrong with, you know, at all. But yeah. After Fogo de Chao, there is another Brazilian steakhouse on South Beach, but I've never been to that one. Maybe I'll try it in the future. Who knows, maybe this year, I don't know. But Fogo de Chao, it is good. I do recommend it. For people that are fans of Fogo de Chao like myself, you know, don't go in there comparing it to other locations, because like I said, I will admit, the South Beach location, although it's good, it wasn't as good to me as the DC and Baltimore location. So yeah. On to the next restaurant. Number 2 is actually, even though nothing's not in no certain order, this probably is top on the list for me, Papi Steak. Papi Steak is located in South Beach, actually not too far from Fogo de Chao. That's how I found out about it. My friends and I were walking by, we were like, oh, you know, what's that? So that's how we found out about it. Like music was playing. They had the nice little handsome doorman outside, like, you know, just a vibe. So we was able to make reservations for that to go on like what, I think our last night in Miami, and it was really good. The ambiance is fancy, nice aesthetic. They have like a picture wall for people that want to take pictures. If you like taking pictures like me, you gotta like that. It's nothing crazy, but it's just like a nice floral painted wall. And then it's more, the music is like a club like atmosphere. The music is loud. They play nothing but like black music. Don't get me wrong, I like my NSYNC and my Justin Bieber, but let's keep it real. Black people, we get it popping and cracking. You know, we know how to give a good time, and through our music is no different. So they play a lot of black music. They play like a lot of R&B, a lot of hip hop, a lot of reggae, a lot of dancehall. That's all they play. They don't play nothing else. And then, like I said, the aesthetics was nice, very beautiful. And one thing I will say is, even if you make reservations, I highly recommend you making reservations, because one, I think the reservation only anyways, because they're in such high demand. But even if you're lucky enough to not make a reservation, you are gonna wait a long time. Like, I feel like for a reservation, I shouldn't have to wait, or at least like no more than like maybe, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes. But I waited like 15-20 minutes to be seated, and it was only for 2, because that night it was just my friend that I was traveling with and myself. And yeah, like, I feel like the wait was kind of long in my opinion. It wasn't too long, but I just felt like I shouldn't have to wait. I don't know. But yeah, so that was the only bad thing. After that, everything else was great. They check, you know, your reservation at the door, so don't even try to walk in. Like, it's like a club exclusive vibe. They're not gonna let you in if your reservations isn't made and, like, you know, on point and stuff. The food was so good, and the service matched the food. The service is amazing. Papisteak, if you ever come across this video, give everybody that works there a raise. The servers is what made our experience. Like, yeah, the atmosphere and vibe, everything is cool, but oh my gosh, the servers are the most polite people I have ever experienced in restaurants. And I go out to eat a lot since I was a child. I've been to some nice places, and not saying that none of them were nice, but these servers go like above and beyond to make your experience what it is. They're so sweet, they're so kind, they're so professional. It was giving Farnsworth Bentley. It was giving Jeffrey from the Fresh Prince. Like, it was giving Madeline, you know, like, it was just mad proper and prim and proper, okay? Like, it was giving Queen Elizabeth. Like, it was just really a dope experience. And yeah, I just loved it. Like, they clean up right after you. Like, every little thing, they're just there waiting for you to clean up. And it's not a vibe where they're trying to rush you out. At least it don't feel like that. It's like a, no, I'm here to serve you. So I really like that. What you call it, even down to when the gentleman brought out the salad, like, he like presents it to you, you know, he holds it and make you watch it and see it. Then he places it in front of you, and he steps back with his hands behind his back so you could observe how pretty the salad is. Then he steps back in and he picks it up again, and now he's mixing it for you. Then he serves it on your plate for you. Then he's like, ladies, enjoy, then walks away. It was like, baby, class act, okay? So it's a vibe, a nice experience. The food is really good. What I will admit, it is not, this is a restaurant where I feel like it is kind of expensive. People might consider it expensive. I consider it expensive. They have options that aren't expensive, but most of their options are expensive. Like, they had options on there that was like the same price as New York rent, okay? Like, no gas. The pricing, some of the stuff was pretty high, but they have options, and all their options are good. So we did like, if you want a more reasonable price, I recommend, they have this chicken breast. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like mitzel chicken or something. It's like a fried breaded chicken breast. Really good. Their carrots are really good. If you have a nut allergy, make sure you tell them no nuts. And even when they bring it out, check it. Because they did make the mistake of bringing out the carrots with nuts even after my friend stressed, hey, she's allergic to nuts. Please don't put the nuts on there. But when they made that mistake, they really did apologize. They brought out a new plate with no problem. Like, they're scared of mistakes. They tried their best not to make it, so it was nothing to get upset or angry over. What else? Their mac and cheese is good. Their mashed potatoes is good. Their salad is amazing. And then their bacon, once again, steakhouse and bacon, but it was good. It's not your plain ordinary bacon. Like, it's really, really good. And then my friend surprised me with the cheesecake. The cheesecake was really good as well. But yeah, the food is amazing. The portions are big. You can't eat it by yourself. It's like family style portions. So whatever you order, just make sure like the rest of the table agrees with it, so everybody could just dig in, because the portions are big. We couldn't even finish all of our food, to be honest. And I love to finish my plate. Like, I love food. I don't like wasting money. I love to finish my plate, but we couldn't even finish it. Like, that's how much food it was. And you couldn't take it home. Technically we could, but there's no microwave in our hotel, so it was like, and yeah, you could go to the lobby and ask them to heat it up, but to us, it wasn't a big deal. We wasn't leaving back that much food. So it wasn't nothing crazy. And like I said, I don't like wasting money, so I wouldn't have left it if it was like a big amount of food or a large amount of food. But yeah, so that's Papi Steak. After Papi Steak is Barton G. Barton G is a really cool experience. That's very children friendly as well. It's not a kiddie place, it's an adult place. Adults love it, but it's fun because they're very extra with their presentations. So all your food, all your desserts, even down to your drinks, everything comes out in a very extra and grand presentation. Like for example, the meal I had was a meal for two. So my sister and I chose that one, and it was the jerk chicken meal. We were hesitant at first because our family's from Jamaica, you know, we're from Brooklyn, and it's like, we don't jerk chicken from an American restaurant, girl. And you know, it's like a fancier type American restaurant. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. But the reviews kept saying that it was good, because I'm the type, if I go to a restaurant, I'm gonna read the reviews before I decide on what I want. So the reviews, they just kept raving about it. So no, it doesn't taste at all like authentic jerk chicken, but it's a well-seasoned, good chicken. It is really good. I'm not gonna lie, it's really good. And they brought it out like in a chicken cage, and just like a whole video, little short movie film thing going on, and the chicken's dancing and it's twerking. It was really cute. Like everybody had a different dish, and every dish came out with a whole different like grand presentation. So it was really cool. And the desserts do it as well, like I said, the drinks, so it's a vibe. The aesthetics are nice in there too. It's aesthetically pleasing. It's a nice restaurant, nice vibe. So I do recommend Barton G. The server was nice as well. He made sure he did what he could to make sure we have a good time and just feel entertained. It's an entertaining restaurant. All right, so the next one is the Versace Mansion. I think the actual name is Gianni's at the former Versace Mansion, but we all still just call it the Versace Mansion for short, because it was the actual Versace Mansion. Now they utilize it as a hotel, and of course, majority of us use it for the restaurant that's located in the hotel. Very beautiful, very aesthetically pleasing. It's gonna be perfect for pictures. But I will say though, the lighting is bad because it's like an overcast. I think it's like under like a huge tent type vibe, because it's like the restaurant's in the courtyard, it's outdoor dining, and it's like right by the pool. Very pretty. But just keep in mind the lighting might not be great. As far as the food was really good. The pricing isn't bad at all, but the brunch menu is even better. It's even more like price friendly. If you go for brunch, you pay like $30 to $35, and it includes your appetizer, like bread, appetizer, main course, and dessert. The servings aren't huge, but it's not the smallest servings either. Like, it's definitely enough to have you full until it's time to eat again. I feel like it's worth it. You're only paying $30, $35, and it's a fine dining place, so of course you're not gonna get a lot of food, but it's good. If you're somebody that likes to eat a lot and just have a lot of food in one setting, I recommend the burger. The burger comes with fries, and the burger is big. What I loved, for my appetizer, I had the shrimp. It was like this fried shrimp, but it was really good. They give you like 5 to 6 pieces. It's not small baby shrimp, it's like a nice size. And then for my main course, I had the ravioli. It doesn't come with meat, but it's like in this nice buttery, like creamy sauce, and there's cheese in the ravioli, and I think it comes with like spinach and stuff. Really good. And then for dessert, I forgot what I had. I think it was like some type of white chocolate, creamy type cheesecake or something with mousse, like white chocolate mousse and like fruit. It was really good though. Yeah, so I do recommend that. Also keep in mind, aside from the bad lighting, do not wear makeup. Like, if you're one of those girls like me, like, I like to beat my face when I go out somewhere nice, but I'm not trying to beat my face if I'm gonna be hot and sweaty, you know, especially because it's an outdoor dining. I'm the type, I love shades. Like, I collect sunglasses, you know, luxury designer sunglasses, but I also collect, like, you know, those cheap sunglasses that you get like on the street in Soho for like $8. I have a good collection of both. And I'm the type, if I'm going somewhere and it's like outdoors, I rather wear sunglasses than beat my face. You know, I don't want to waste my makeup and have it all sweating and looking crazy. So because I knew Versace was going to be outdoor dining, I know it's Miami, I know it's hot as hell, I know how I am. I didn't even do makeup. I just made sure my hair was done, and then I had some nice sunglasses on. And like, I always recommend, when you're going somewhere, you want to keep your sunglasses on the whole time. You could do like a transparent lens sunglasses. So I recommend you to have that in your wardrobe, because it will go nice with your wardrobe. You know, you don't got to worry about makeup or looking crazy, but you know, it's still giving a vibe and it still looks aesthetically pleasing. But yeah, so that was the only issue I had. Other than that, everything was great. Service was regular. It wasn't like amazing like FORGOT TO MENTION, but I mean, not FORGOT TO MENTION, papisteak, but service was good. It was regular. The server, she was nice to me. And yeah, you do have to pay for your drinks, but that's it, because you know, you already paid the flat $35 for your 3-course meal. So I recommend the Versace Mansion. They're reservations only as well, so make sure you make your reservations. And then another restaurant that I did like and I recommend is Cibo Wine Bar. It's an Italian restaurant, aesthetically pleasing once again. The service was really nice. They were really nice there, and the food was good. I can't even remember what I had, because I didn't have that. I didn't go to that restaurant last year. It's just one of the years I went for my birthday, I went to Cibo. I can't remember what I had, but it's good Italian food. I do recommend. I remember liking what I had. They got like pizza and stuff too, but they have like, you know, Italian dishes as well. And it's a nice place for pictures too. Like, there's where we sat, the whole wall is like nothing but wine bottles, and they have people like climb the wall to get like a certain wine, like, you know, whoever requested what. The portions was good at Cibo. I like that as well. And then they have like this really cute sign outside of the restaurant that says like beautiful or something like that. Life is beautiful. But that's really cute for pictures as well. So that's something. The prices was regular, nothing crazy, like I said. And then that's all that I have for the fine dining places. I'm gonna try some different places this year, and I will give my follow-up reviews on those. But these are places that I've been to in the past in Miami. So next we're gonna go to the in-between and chill spots, like, you know, more local and chill, but still nice. Sugar Factory on Ocean Drive, I like them. They were cool. What I will say with Sugar Factory, nice aesthetic as well. Nothing crazy, but it's nice, you know. That's somewhere you could bring your kids, or, you know, just somewhere more fun. But it's freezing inside of the restaurant. Like, it was a brick city. They sat us inside the restaurant. We were like, no, we can't do it. We had to sit outside because it was so freaking cold. So that's one thing I feel they need to work on. Lower that AC. Like, I know it's in Miami and we're hot, but we don't want to be freezing either. Especially, like, the big transition is going to give our body a shock. You could get sick that way. Like, that's one thing. I recommend Sugar Factory, lower down your AC. It was way too high. But once we sat outside, it was nice. Outside, their setup is pretty. They have like a artificial like grass lawn and like these white tents. It was really cool. Their drinks was really cool. I forgot what drink I had, but it was like a martini type drink, but like pop rocks around it. I forgot, but it was really good. And then for my meal appetizer, I think, we had fried mac and cheese balls. That was really good. And then for my main course, we had shrimp Alfredo pasta. Really good. It comes with like garlic bread and stuff. That was slapping. I don't know. I love good Italian pastas and a good dish. And I don't know what they do with their shrimp Alfredo, but it was popping. It was really, really good. And everywhere that I had shrimp at any of these restaurants, it was always clean and deveined, because I do not eat shrimp with the poop in it. That little vein in the back, that's dookie, y'all. Don't be eating that stuff. It's nasty. So anytime I go to a restaurant, I always ask the server, like, hey, is your shrimp cleaned? Is it deveined? I don't want none of that in there. Cool. Then my pet peeve is that they always leave on the tail. I don't know. I guess some people like to eat shrimp with tails on it, but I prefer the tail just to be off. I don't want to eat no shells. I don't want to take time taking it off. That's my only pet peeve, though. So that was that with the Sugar Factory. Next one, oh my gosh, this is a staple. I feel like if you are going to Miami, you must go to this restaurant. One of the best and most famous local spots. I've even seen celebrities in there a couple times. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. It's a Cuban local restaurant called Puerto, Sagua. It is so freaking good, y'all. It's simple, you know, it ain't nothing fancy, but it's clean in there. The servers are nice, they're fast, and the food is amazing. It's laid back and chill. It's authentic Cuban food. The prices are real regular, and they give you good portions. Like, you're gonna be full when you leave, especially if you get their most popular dish, which is the roasted chicken. It's like a half roasted chicken. You get your white rice, your black beans, and your plantain, and all of that for like under $15. And it's a lot of food. It's really, really good. The chicken's not dry, like it's juicy. It's good, y'all. Sorry, I'm really a foodie at heart, so I could fantasize and have a foodgasm sometime. But yeah, so that's my favorite. That's the most popular dish there, but that's my second favorite dish. My first favorite dish is the shrimp and garlic sauce. Their garlic sauce is not like, for y'all from New York and Brooklyn, it's not the Chinese garlic sauce, y'all. It's not that dark, you know, sweet, spicy. It's when you go to a Hispanic place, a Latin food place, their garlic sauce is white. It's white, creamy, and buttery, and it tastes so freaking good. They give you, it's not a lot of shrimp. It's like maybe 6 to 8, but they're big shrimp, and they put it in the garlic sauce, like in a little bowl, and then they serve your white rice on the side, and it's like the good white rice, like jasmine rice or something. And then I get plantain with it, because you could get something else with it. I think black beans or plantain, like you could choose either one. So always get plantain with it. But if you really want your black beans, like you could get both. Just get a side of black beans to pay a little extra. That one, that price is like around $20, but it's shrimp, so it's expected. The other thing I've tried before is their fried chicken chunks. I didn't really care for it. I felt like it was really dry. So I personally don't recommend the fried chicken chunks unless you don't mind dry chicken. That's just my take on it. And then my friend had the fish before. She liked it. She said it was really good. It looks good, but I just never tried it, so I can't recommend it, but she liked it. And then also my other friend had the Cuban sandwich, and she enjoyed that as well. So those are your options. My top 2 options for Puerto Sagua is the roasted chicken or the shrimp and garlic sauce. That mess is good, but I'm pretty sure whatever you get there is gonna be good, because all their food's like just authentic Cuban food, and it just feels so homey in there. And then for dessert, child, the tres leche cake. It is so freaking good. Tres leche, that's literally like one of my most favorite desserts. I love tres leche and I love flan. And then they have another cake called cuatro leche. So tres leche just means 3 milk cake. It's a cake soaked in 3 different types of milks. I think with evaporated milk, condensed milk, aka sweet milk, and then like I guess normal milk, I don't know. And then cuatro leche is 4 different milks. They both taste very similar, but cuatro is like just that notch, step it up a notch vibe. Like it's really good. So either one of those you can't go wrong with. I never try nothing else from them, but I always get one of my cakes when I'm there. Either cuatro leche or tres leche. I really recommend it. If you like cake, you like it creamy and soft, the icing is like whipped, you're gonna love it. They don't give you like a big slice either, so you don't have to worry about overindulging or anything like that. The next restaurant that I recommend that's more chill and laid back, Bodega. So Bodega is a Mexican restaurant. It's very fun. They have good tacos and chips, and then they have like a little club lounge setting in the back. And I'm not gonna lie, if you're with the right amount of people in the right crowd, that little lounge club thing they have in the back is pretty lit. I won't even lie. Like the few times I went there, I think I only went there twice, I had fun both times. Like they had like an actual DJ. They got, you know, people in there dancing, partying. They have like a little section for somebody that might want their little VIP section. They got hookah, they got a pool table, all that stuff. They have like an iconic sign in the back that says love me, F me, that people like to take pictures in front of. You know, it's a vibe for sure. So that's one place that I feel is fun that you guys might like, Bodega. The next place is just a place for food, but once again, the prices are low. It's like a local chill spot. It's called moshimoshi. It's a Japanese spot. Their food is really good. I just discovered them last year. Their portions are big. They do like different type of sushis and fried rice. I had their chicken fried rice. It was really, really good. I highly recommend moshimoshi. I hope I'm saying it right. But yeah, it was given what it was supposed to. The other restaurant that it's not my favorite, but it's good. There's a restaurant called Habanas. They give you big portions as well. There's one on Ocean Drive and one at Espanola Way. Really, it's a calm vibe, but the food is good. But I ain't gonna lie, Puerto, Sagua, way better. But it's good if you want to try somewhere different. After that, I'm surprised I didn't name this one yet, but Bigpink. Bigpink is really popular. You'll see a lot of famous people in there as well. It's like an old school diner type vibe. It's given like, I don't know if you ever saw the movie Grease. That's like one of my favorite movies, Grease 1 and 2. I love both. But it gives that type of vibe. And they serve huge portions. Like if you're ready to be fat, and then, I don't know, go on the beach afterwards so the sun don't kill you and make you hungry again, you'll enjoy Bigpink. They have good food. It's a plain like diner type food, nothing fancy or crazy. And the portions are huge, but you gotta know what to get there. Like, that's one thing I will say, everything's not good at Bigpink. Some things could be a little bit more bland, but for the most part, everything's good. And then after that is Mangoes. I like Mangoes. Mangoes is on Ocean Drive. They have like a club party like atmosphere in the inside too, and when you go during carnival time, there's usually a lot of soca events going on, so that's cool. That's a vibe that you would like. And their food is good. Their chicken parm is good, and their shrimp alfredo is good. Their tostones are good. And what else have I had? Their plantain, and I feel like that's all I've had from them. But I don't know what it is about Mangoes. I enjoy their food. I feel like it's always a vibe. I feel like the servers are always cool and chill. I feel like the service is fast. You never have to wait too long. You know, they don't have you aggy and hungry, and they're open till late. So like Mangoes is one of the spots that I recommend, like when you know, if you want somewhere to eat after a late night, you know, I don't know, if party or whatever, Mangoes is good. Or even like Carnival, every year after Carnival, I always go to Mangoes to eat every year. So I'm giving y'all the secret right now. Y'all should thank me. But I go every year after Carnival to eat, because Carnival, like I said, isn't going to be done until like 11 p.m., 12 a.m. in the morning the next day. And you're going to be hungry. You know, even if your truck feeding you multiple times, you're going to be hungry, because all that liquor you consume, all that heat, all that sun, all that energy you burn from being on your feet all day. Like I said, it's a physical fitness activity. That's basically what it is. So Mangoes is really good for that. As far as clubs and lounges, the only places I've been is just Story Miami. They're pretty popular. A lot of celebrities get in there. I personally don't feel like Story is all that. It's right across the street from Bigpink. It's nice. The vibe in there is nice, but it's not really a club. Like, they claim to be a club, but to me it's not. It's more like a lounge, like a huge lounge. And the reason why I say that, to me, if you're a club, you got sections, but you also have like a main dance floor. In Story, there is no main dance floor. You have to have a section. It's nothing but just made up of mass sections. That's it. And then I don't know, maybe it's too American for me. No shade, like I get it. I am American, but I was raised in a Caribbean family and, you know, environment, especially me being in Brooklyn. And it's like, all the parties I've been to, majority, like 99%, are always Caribbean parties. You know, bashment, that type of vibe. I don't really go to American parties, so like, I'm not really gagging over, like, it was Yo Gotti that night. No shade to Yo Gotti, but I'm not a fan. Like, he got songs that I like. I like Five Star Chick, especially Nicki Minaj part. But it's like, you know, I'm not crazy over Yo Gotti or like these American rappers, to be completely honest with you. So it wasn't really doing nothing for me. So that's my recommendation on Story. It just depends on your vibe. If you like American music and shit, cool. And I don't mind American music, but it has to be like a club. Like, there's a club in Miami I heard, I think it's called G5. I heard they're lit. I would go there, because I don't mind, like, you know, I like American music. I listen to it all the time, but it's like the vibe gotta be there too. Story, it wasn't there. But I would definitely, I hope I'm saying the right club. I would give them a try. Like I said, Voodoo is cool. It's more like a lounge, but they even had a more club vibe going on versus Story. No gas. Like, Voodoo, when you with the right crowd, you could have a good time. Bodega. But Voodoo is another one on the list. Voodoo is cool, once again, if you're with the right crowd. Voodoo is on Ocean Drive. It's like a bar, lounge type vibe. But if you're with the right crowd, you could have a good time. But it's very closed. Like, it's very small. That I will admit. It ain't all that. But if you're looking for somewhere to be and you're bored and you just want something to do, you could go to Voodoo. And then, other than that, the only other place I party in Miami is Juve and Carnival. So, yeah, I know they have a lot of events. Like, they have Soca Brainwash and all these other events. But the reason why I never go is because it's like, if I go to Soca Brainwash, I'm gonna be too tired to go to Juve, and I'm going to Juve because you gotta be up and early in the morning for Juve. You're talking like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. in the morning. So that's why I just never went anywhere. And then it's like after Juve, people go out to events, but I'm getting up early for Carnival. I take Carnival very serious. I need to be up early to do my makeup, my hair, make sure I have on my costume proper, because like I said, I always do frontline body wear. So it's like all those little shrinks and stuff. I gotta take pictures. Like, it's just so much to do. I'd rather get my beauty sleep, wake up at half a time at Juve, get my beauty sleep again, wake up at half a time at Carnival. I'm about to be out there literally for 12 hours or longer. You're about to be out there for like 12 hours. I'm the type, I don't need to party too much. That's not cute. But I'm gonna have a good time, for sure. So, if you wanna go shopping, you could do Lincoln Mall or Collins Avenue. They have a lot of shops and a lot of stores. Other than that, you would have to drive out like further outside of South Beach to go somewhere, I believe. And I think there's Ball Harbor. I've never been to Ball Harbor. I would love to go though, because I heard they got a lot of nice shops there. Shout outs to Monroe Still. If any of you guys are here that likes Monroe Still, that's how I know about Ball Harbor, because her fancy tail, she always going there. But yeah, guys, those are the places that I recommend. Of course, mainly restaurants that I recommend if you're ever going to Miami. Like I said, I do plan to try other restaurants this year, but I don't want to say what those are because I can't talk it up to you guys if I haven't been yet. But once I try those new restaurants, I will come back and give you my, you know, opinion on those as well. Once again, thank you for tuning in. If you made it to the end of this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm gonna say this again. I know it's tired. I'm gonna try to be more consistent. We'll see. But yeah, don't forget, choose your peace over your desires. You guys have a blessed day, blessed night, whatever time of the hour it is for you guys, all right?